Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rida bin Samsul, ID number TB2224, and I will be presenting assignment 3 for subject circuit analysis, RL and C applications in industrials. So RL and C components is the R is for resistor, L is for inductor, and C is for capacitance. For example, in the circuit, we see one active component, which is the voltage source, and three passive component, which is resistor, inductor, and capacitor, where they will react to the voltage source differently according to the nature. L and C in electronic circuits. First, we go to resistor. So resistor is used to dissipate energy and which will convert energy into heat. This will cause the voltage drop, and the voltage drop will cause damping in the circuit. And we commonly use resistor to control the power flow in the circuit. The next one is inductor, which we use to oppose the change in the current. In doing so by storing the current in form of a magnetic field, which causes the voltage across the inductor to lead the current by 90-degree phase. We commonly use inductor for filters or power conversion circuit. And lastly, the capacitor. So the capacitor resists change in voltage by storing the voltage in form of electrical field. This will cause the current across the resistor to lead the voltage by 90 degrees. We commonly use capacitor for storing power or filter circuits. Applications. So resistor is mainly used for electrical power system. So mainly for power dissipation control in transmission line or bus bar. And also used for current limiting in fault protection circuits. We also use resistor for protection and control device such as arc suppression, current sensing components for measurement, and also resistor based components. Lastly, we also use resistor for electronics and instrumentation, for voltage divider configuration, or biasing network for amplifiers and control system. Next is the inductor in industrial application. So we use inductor for power system and distribution, mainly for power factor correction, which will improve system efficiency. We also use inductors for auto or drive system, mainly we use for to drive a machine, which in this case motor. We use it to reduce the inrush current for large motors. Also use it for DC link jokes or BLD to smoothen the DC bus and reduce harmonics. We also, lastly, inductors are also used for power electronics and conversion. We use inductors in boost or buck inductors in switching regulators and resonant inductors in LLC converters for high efficiency power supplies. Next will be capacitor in industrial application. Capacitor for power factor correction. So we have components named capacitor bank that is used in factories to improve system efficiency and power factor. We also use it for individual machines such as motor to improve the power efficiency of the machine. We also use capacitor for energy storage and conditioning, so such as number capacitor which we use to reduce switching tension in power electronics. And lastly, we use capacitor in filtering and signal conditioning. Mainly we can find capacitor used in bandpass filter for filter specific harmonics or coupling or decoupling capacitor in control and communication circuit. Last is combined ILC in industrial applications, which is combination of all the components. So we use all the components for power quality solution such as harmonic filter, dynamic voltage restorer, and EPS. Also use it for measurement and instrumentation. So like capacitive voltage divider and power quality analyzer and independent drilling. We also use it for industrial controls and automation. So for example, PID controllers and filter networks, signal isolator and timer circuit. Here is one of the examples of combination of R and C that we use in industrial. So in this case, this one here is a DC boost converter, which is used to boost the DC supply for specific machines or components that we want to use in the industry. So in this case, we have inductor here and capacitor here and also the resistor. So as we can see, this circuit here is used to boost the voltage in DC voltage of a specific. So by the existence of the inductor, which is the resistor current change, and the capacitor for filtering the noise that is in the output voltage, and for also the resistor here as a load, which is to